Hello, this is Justin from Effortless Booking at effortlessbooking.com, the best place to find the cheapest and most affordable flights tickets and hotels all around the world. Welcome to today's video. In this video we will be looking at Top 10 insanely affordable budget travel destinations to visit in Europe. But before we dive into this, please make sure that you click the subscribe button on YouTube and turn on the notification bell so that you'll not miss any of our daily videos. We are also available on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter and Pinterest at Effortless Booking. That being said, let's dive in. Top 10 insanely affordable budget travel destinations to visit in Europe. Europe has something to offer every traveler. It also offers tasty cuisine, stunning architecture, and beautiful nature for travelers. Regardless of where you visit, the Old World has much to offer travelers. Which is the best place to go? You have come to the right place if you are looking for some inexpensive European destinations. Our list of 10 incredible European countries will give you amazing experiences without breaking the bank. Number 10. Portugal. In spite of Portugal's reputation as a budget destination, its rise in popularity means now is a good time to visit, before prices rise with increased tourism. Portugal's amazing history, culture, seas, hot springs, and cities are sure to enchant you, not to mention the fact that it's home to the second oldest capital city in Europe, Lisbon. If you love seafood, don't forget to try the local cuisine as well. They have a wide variety of fresh seafood, including octopus. Number 9. Czech Republic. The Czech Republic is not as affordable as it used to be, but if much of your travel is outside the capital city of Prague, you'll be able to find plenty of bargains. This is especially true during the colder months, with the exception of the weeks around Christmas time, which are prime tourist season. The cheapest months for flights and accommodations are January and February, as well as March through May. There are many attractions in Prague that are free, but are also part of many paid tours. Rather than paying for a guide, grab a map and explore them on your own. You can also walk the cobblestone streets of Old Town Square and its medieval buildings while crossing Charles Bridge and stopping by the astronomical clock. Number 8. Slovakia. In comparison to Vienna or other Western European cities, Bratislava is just as stunning, but it is much cheaper. It is also home to mountains, old architecture, forests for hiking, and stunning nature that will make you fall in love with it on your first visit. You can find amazing cafes and some nightlife in the pedestrian-only old town. Number 7. Latvia. This little-known country has it all: old towns, Art Nouveau architecture, beautiful beaches, Rundale Palace, ancient castles, and fairy tale forests. The country is located across the Baltic Sea from Sweden and is well worth a visit if you're near the Nordic countries. And it's perfect for a weekend trip for those of you studying abroad in Europe. For students, it is also quite a bargain, as it ranks much cheaper than other neighboring countries. Number 6. Poland. Warsaw and Krakow, Poland's two largest cities, are not always cheap in summer, so if they are your main destinations, avoid visiting them. The shoulder season, especially March and April, is the best time to visit urban Poland. The weather is warm, the prices are still low, and castles and palaces that were closed for the winter are reopening, often at a discount. In the off-season, Poland's most famous attractions, including Auschwitz-Birkenau and Schindler's Factory, are much less crowded, so you won't have to wait in line. A number of other attractions around the country are either very cheap or free, including the Old Town Hall Tower in Krakow, the 13th century castle of the Teutonic Order in Malbork, and the ancient Białowieża Forest. Number 5. Croatia. Another great destination for tourists is Croatia, which is still relatively cheap by Western European standards. The very long list of reasons you should visit Croatia includes the most atmospheric Roman ruin in the world, gorgeous beaches, stunning national parks, and majestic mountains. Also, Game of Thrones was filmed there. Despite Croatia's membership in the EU, the euro is not widely accepted there. Number 4. Slovenia. Slovenia, a tiny country surrounded by giants Italy, Austria, and Hungary are at its borders, is covered in forests and mountainous terrain. Despite this, most visitors come to Slovenia for its shoreline. It offers a number of affordable sandy beaches along the Adriatic Sea. While summer means more expensive accommodations along the coast, the beaches are all free, so even during high season you can keep costs low. In late spring, when temperatures are already summery, but tourists haven't arrived, Koper Beach, Mesna Beach, Moon Bay, and the famous seaside resort of Portugal are all very affordable. Lake Bled is perhaps the most famous destination away from the coast. Located 35 kilometers from the country's capital city, Ljubljana, the lake is an affordable and stunning destination. A few other budget-friendly destinations include Piran, a medieval town, Tanjil, a fortified village, and Triglav National Park, where you can hike to Mount Triglav in 2 days. Number 3. Hungary. Like any European country, Hungary has a number of incredible cathedrals, castles, parks, squares, hotels, and even thermal spas. Budapest is becoming increasingly popular, and for good reason. Accommodations, transportation, and other services make it an ideal destination for travelers. It is relatively cheap to buy food. Don't look for cheap hotels in the center of Budapest, these can be found outside the city center. Although Hungary is one of the most expensive countries in Eastern Europe, it is still much cheaper than Western Europe. Budapest, Hungary's capital, offers a wide range of free attractions, such as walking across the Chain Bridge and exploring Castle Hill. Some of the attractions in the castle area, such as Buda Castle and the underground castle labyrinth, aren't free, but they're still very affordable. There is a free night of the museums in June when many landmarks around Budapest are open to the public. The neo-Gothic Great Market Hall, Budapest's oldest indoor market, is a great place to search for budget souvenirs and cheap snacks, including many traditional Hungarian foods. A great way to save money is by eating street food. The country's favorite fast food is langos, a kind of deep-fried pizza topped with cheese, tomato sauce, or sour cream. Outside of the capital, things are considerably cheaper. All year long, visitors to Tihany Lake Resort Town and those headed to Buck Mountains for outdoor adventure will find prices even lower. Number 2. Romania. Romania is one of the cheapest destinations in Europe, especially if you're hiking in the Carpathian Mountains or exploring the countryside. If you book a sightseeing day tour or don't mind slow train connections out of Bucharest, you can even visit Brașov, home to Dracula's 14th century Bran Castle. Romanian trains aren't always in the best condition, but they are cheap and safe. There are many beautiful structures in Bucharest, including the 15th century Old Town, Revolution Square, and Romania's own Arch of Triumph, that are either free or very cheap to see. During warmer weather, you can rent a bike or take a free walking tour from the center of town to explore smaller cities. There isn't much point in shopping at supermarkets in Romania since eating out is cheap, and the meals are hearty and filling. Romanian food specialties such as sarmale, cabbage rolls, cozonac, sweetbread, and mamaliga, polenta, usually served with sour cream and strong cheese, are cheap, often sold at street food stalls, and make great introductions to the country's cuisine. Number 1. Bulgaria. Bulgaria is often ranked as one of the most affordable countries to visit in Europe, and for good reason. Apart from visitors who come over in summer for cheap vacations along the Black Sea, Bulgaria remains largely undiscovered by tourists. Even then, accommodations, flights, and entertainment will still cost you a fraction of what you would pay in Western Europe. You can ski, eat, and travel around the country for a tenth of what it costs in the West during the off-season. Bulgaria has some of the best countryside in the world, with castles, villages, and hiking trails. The Central Balkan National Park is a great place to hike with breathtaking views, all free or very cheap to visit. Even though Sofia is often the first stop for many visitors, smaller cities such as Plovdiv, home to over 200 archaeological sites, are even more affordable. Outside of the summer months, Bulgarian hotels are particularly cheap, and many include free breakfast and shuttle services. That's where we'll call it wrap for today's video on top 10 insanely affordable budget travel destinations to visit in Europe. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you do, please leave a comment in the comments section and we'll make sure we respond to all your comments, and don't forget to share this video. Even if you did not enjoy it, well, still let us know in the comments section. Finally, don't forget to book your next flight on effortlessbooking.com, it is the best place to find the cheapest and most affordable flight tickets and hotels to anywhere around the world. Don't believe me? A trial will convince you. Until then, watch out for our next video, subscribe and share. Have a nice day.